Alrighty, guys, welcome back to Stoneyard Griddle. We have a double feature for you today. We're going to start off with making shotgun shells. What we're going to do is preheat to 300 degrees on the Traeger. We're going to get these bad boys going. Now, what these are hamburger, sausage, shredded cheddar, and cream cheese stuffed in manicotti tubes and all wrapped with bacon. I also did season the outsides of them after the bacon was put on with a maple bourbon glaze seasoning. Once they're all prepped, we're going to get them into the Traeger for 1 hour, and we're going to wait to see what happens to them. To tell you the truth, the prep that goes into these is a little bit strenuous just because it's kind of time consuming, but it is easy and it's totally worth it. So we'll see you in about an hour. So at this point, we're going to open up the lid. We're going to take some barbecue sauce. This is just Kinder's mild barbecue sauce. What we're going to do is we're just going to kind of glaze the shotgun shells with this. I didn't have a brush to brush them with, but a spoon works just fine, obviously, if you just kind of smear it around with the back of the spoon. Once we've got them all covered, we're going to close the lid again and let these sit just like this for another 10 to 15 minutes, just so that barbecue sauce has a chance to tack up and almost make like a candied glaze on there. I really thought I had messed up by just leaving the lid open the whole time while I was doing this because I thought that too much heat would have escaped, but that didn't happen. Everything stayed nice and warm and they tacked up really, really well. So I was pretty happy about that. So now that we're all glazed up with the barbecue sauce, we're going to go ahead and close the lid and let them sit for another 10 minutes. And so this is what they look like. What we're going to do now is take them off and we're going to head over to the island. We're going to slice these up and get them ready to serve. The theme I was kind of going for in today's cooks was fall food slash fair food slash football food. Just things that are easy to pick up and take with you and walk around with. These are definitely going to fit that bill. They're super easy to eat, they're delicious, and they're really not that tough to make. So I hope you guys try this one at home. That just looks awesome in there. And man, they tasted exactly the way they look. Just so good. One thing a lot of people are concerned about is that the manicotti shells, the pasta, is still going to be too crunchy and uncooked when they come off of the Traeger. But the trick to that is to keeping them into the refrigerator for about 4 hours after you put them all together. That softens up the manicotti well enough so that it actually cooks like pasta normally would. They're awesome. I really hope you guys give these things a shot. They're so good. So our shotgun shells are getting all cut up, getting ready to serve. So far, if you guys like this video, give me a like, throw a comment, consider subscribing to my channel. Now we're about to move on to part 2 of the video. And what we're going to do there is something I had never heard of. These are called walking tacos. Basically, all we're going to do is we're going to make the taco ingredients. As you can see, we're starting with a tube of ground beef. Ground beef in a tube is not something I'm really used to working with, but I just figured I would just give it a shot for this. And it actually worked out pretty well. I don't mind it from there. And then we got ourselves some rice. We have a pot of refried beans in the upper right hand corner of my griddle there just heating up. And now we're going to get some taco seasoning into that beef. Make sure you mix it all up. Keep it moving as much as you can. Don't forget about your rice over on that side. And now it's about time to pull those refried beans back down. Give them a quick stir. And we're going to incorporate our rice. You can leave everything here separate in different containers. And if you're feeding a lot of people, everybody can pick and choose what they want to put into their walking taco. Now what we're going to do is get our beef over in a pot. We're going to get our cooling rack set up here in a minute, just so everything stays warm. Give us a quick clean here. Get some water down, get a little bit of that gunk off of the flat top, because I am going to serve off of this area. I just want it to be a little bit cleaner. And boom, there we go. We got a bag of Fritos. What this is going to do is kind of act as our shell, like our taco shell. Pretty nifty, huh? We're going to give it a quick crush to get the pieces a little bit smaller. Get all of our stuff in there. Our hamburger, our beans and rice. Over to the side there, I have some sour cream and avocado that we're putting down in there, along with some cheese, of course, some shredded cheese. All we're going to do is stick a spoon in it, mix it up, serve it, and there you go. You have a walking taco. The whole point of these is that everybody likes tacos. But the thing is, if you're walking around at a fair or a football game or something, eating a taco the normal way, it just gets a little bit messy. This is a lot easier. This way, it definitely makes a lot less of a mess. When I was at the grocery store buying the chips, they did have a bunch of different variety packs. So I did pick one of those up, and boom, I'm going to do one with Doritos because why wouldn't you? I thought that was a pretty good idea. A little bit of extra cheese flavor in there, and come on, who doesn't like Doritos? Let's be real. So again, give them a quick crunch just to kind of get those pieces a little bit smaller, match the hatch, a little bit easier to eat. Get all your stuff on there, and you're going to have a pretty good walking taco in a little while. So I really hope you guys find this video entertaining, if nothing else. I hope that you try to make it for your family, for some kind of tailgating party, or for your friends. It's just something a little bit different to do, and you can kind of personalize it and have everybody kind of make their own, like a build your own walking taco, which is always fun, especially if you have kids and stuff. You can really outfit these things however you want, which is kind of the fun part about it. I really did enjoy these. They're really good. You can get crazy with whatever you want to add with them. You can do chilies, you can do jalapenos, you can do all kinds of stuff and just put it in the bag, mix it up, serve it out, and you're good. Well, I hope you guys liked this video. If you do, give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. Consider subscribing to my channel if you would. And as always, thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Take care, guys.